guys, welcome back to BL World Drama, your go-to source for the juiciest scandals in the world of BL and GLs. From trending hashtags to sizzling social media drama, I've got it all. Join me as I dive deep into the lives of your favorite stars with exclusive updates, secrets, and interviews that will keep you hooked. Subscribe now, ring the bell, and let's dive into the glitz, the glam, and the scandalous world of BL and GLs. So let's get right into it. So this video of Seng leaked on the 29th, and I think one of the friend Becky fans, friend Becky shippers, or friend Becky stan, I don't know, is the one who actually leaked it, because I saw friend Becky ally say that there is a group that is out to clear friend's name. Now, the video they posted was old, and they didn't think that people would actually know if it's old, but you can actually see that Seng is actually a little bit just young, not the same way that he is now. And also the model of the phone actually shows that it is actually an old video. Now, a company under Seng came out and released a statement and said that Headline Thailand addresses the recent spread of distorted images and misinformation involving the artist Seng Wichai on social media. Upon investigation, it was confirmed that the image was an innocent clip from university, misrepresented in a slanderous manner. These actions unfairly harm the artist's reputation and work based on false information. We strongly condemn such actions as they violate personal rights and should not be supported. As representatives of the artist, we kindly implore everyone to refrain from sharing or distributing this false image on social media. Your empathy and cooperation are greatly appreciated. Headline Thailand is dedicated to protecting our artists and will make legal action if necessary. We will address any dissemination of images or messages that negatively impact an artist's reputation, even indirectly linked to us. Our goal is to prevent any future harm to their work and reputation. Now, this is what headline are saying. Now, I was shocked because I thought Seng was with Seng area. So now I think he has found like a new home, which is Headliner. Now, Headliner clearly says that like they want this to stop, like they are going to protect like Seng with their full might. Now, a lot of people went under like their Instagram and started like abusing them excuse me, and telling them that they had made a wrong decision in representing Seng, like they could have chosen a better person without scandals and all that. Now, Seng necessarily, after the freenseng issue, Seng got hurt, but Seng didn't get as much hurt as friend, because one, Seng wasn't, the time of the video, Seng wasn't in a ship because he had left Idol Factory, so he wasn't no longer connected with Billy. And then second, Seng wasn't actively pursuing like fan service or doing fan service, or the people around him doing fan service. But for Friend's case, she was still in a ship. She was still heavily doing fan service. She had been asked on numerous occasions about the situation, ignored the situation, or actually talked about the situation but didn't actually specify on Seng's situation, and also the whole Emily thing. So that's why Friend got like a lot of hate and actually gets a lot of hate every single day. And also you have to remember that Friend has a bigger fan base than Seng. Now, Friend Becky ally and her corporation or her group have decided to actually make it a point to actually clear Friend's name. Now, they are willing to dig up anything to actually convince people that Seng and Seng is not an issue. Like, they were never a couple. Her being in the video wasn't her, it was actually another woman, and they have decided to do this with any means possible. Now, they have even come forward and said that the video that Seng released on August 1st was actually recorded in May. Remember, the video leaked on July 28th. Now, if Seng recorded the video in May, how did he know that the video was going to be released on July 28th? And why exactly would friend come forward on numerous occasions and agree to the video? Like, I have done those videos. If you actually are interested in knowing the truth with receipts, I have a whole playlist of the freenseng matter. Like, you can find every kind of evidence you want there, and not made up evidence, timely evidence, not evidence that was collected 4-5 years ago. No, timely evidence. Now, I feel like the reason that friend Becky, Ally, and these shippers and these stands are so cocky right now, I feel like evil is no longer coming back. Like, the person under that account and the person that has that evidence probably doesn't have either the 40 seconds not 40 seconds, 40 minutes video. It was all a lie and a ploy to actually threaten friend and seng, or the person is paid and is no longer interested and they are on to their next payday. Those are the only two reasons I can explain for everything that has been happening on the timeline and for everything that has been happening to Seng. Now, there are different IG accounts that have been opened that are very, very active on making sure that they spread the pictures and the videos of Seng. Now, Seng, the only thing that can be able to get you under this is for you to actually come out and speak the truth once and for all, because these people feel like they have a whole lot to lose and you have nothing to lose. So what they're going to do, they're going to make sure they destroy you. They paint you as a liar. They paint you as all sorts of things that I'm not going to say here. But they want to make sure when they're done with you, like the Thai industry, acting industry, actually fear touching you because they know you are bad news. And that's what they're after. Now, for you to put an end to this is for you to actually come out and speak the truth. Your truth. Stop letting people speak for you. Stop letting people push narratives for you. Now, friend Becky Ally said, or someone, I'm not sure where I saw this, but it was said that there were names given. I think it was her who said there were names given to this artist, friend Nam and Becky, for them to block. But if you have that direct contact to be able to give them names of people to actually block, Why is it impossible for you to actually ask whether she is in a relationship with Seng and actually close this chapter, other than bringing lie after lie after lie to the timeline that doesn't actually help anyone at the end of the day? Because the minute that this relationship actually grows, because if they haven't broken up until now, which is what I think, they are still in a relationship, if they have been able to pass and navigate this huge adversity, it means that there is nothing that will ever come in life that would actually put them down. So that is basically end goals. Unless you guys, with all these things that you are making up, is actually geared to actually make him get fed up and actually leave the girl alone, because the relationship is no longer like a good mental space to be in. So maybe that's your goal. But even if you do that, that won't stop her from being straight. That won't stop her from being in another relationship with another guy and move to Becky. That won't make her do that. You can't force her to live the life you want her to live. You can't force her to be in a relationship with the person you want her to be. So if it's not Seng, she will find another man. And she will be in a relationship with another man. And this is me talking because of the past relationships she has had with men. So probably just stop this. Stop all the lies. The more you do this, the more you lengthen this thing, and the more people talk about it, and the more the 9-second video surfaces, and the more people like me make videos about it. So if you want everything to stop, if you want everything to quiet down, and if you want actually people to actually focus on her work, then maybe stop talking about this issue, stop digging, stop going after people and calling them trolls, and actually putting the information out, and actually like stop everything, for everything to stop, because people will move on. People will move on. But if you keep on talking about it, if you keep on bringing lies, then people like us actually start talking about it. So that is all I'm going to say. So let us wait and see how all these things will like come out to be, because people are like the friend Becky ally and her people are actually very busy making sure that they clear friend's name without allegedly like making not interfering with the police investigation. I don't know which investigation is actually happening, because the investigation is over. I don't know if the police are investigating Seng or who they are investigating. So I don't know, like whatever those people have in their minds, like they put it out there. So yeah, whatever delusions they have in their minds. So yeah, we will see how this whole thing like pans out. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, turn on the post notification, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share, and tell me in the comment section what you think about this whole thing. Do you think that the freenseng video is actually being kept alive with people like friend Becky ally, who are constantly talking about it, who are constantly finding ways to drag people who are talking about it? Because the people who are talking about it are getting fewer and fewer with the day. So the more they talk about it, the more they get people to want to know about it and start speaking about it again. So if they can just hold it and zip it, like, these people will get tired and the video wouldn't matter. Like, there will be like just one or two people talking about it. Or do you actually believe that Seng recorded the video that he put out on August 1st in May? And why did he do that, anticipating what exactly? So let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole thing. So bye guys.